Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. This is Syken versus ChatGPT, Sultan of XCOM versus AI. Time to get into Operation Demon Knife. This one's going to be hard because workstations is never an easy prospect. You always got to push forward, and the dark event is not easy.
Setting course for East Asia.
Good. So, let's get a team together that can accomplish the task at hand. 4 iron-hard warriors that are not afraid. How about Binabenda is together with Dark Tower. We have no team. Not a single one. That is unfortunate. Alright, well, in that case, take the non-bonded ones. Take the non-bonded ones and add definitely a specialist for this mission because we need someone who can hack from afar. Air patrols for extra difficulty. Yeah, this one is going to be rough. I'm going in with Predator armor. Because I want a second beacon. Blue screen into proper cannon. I think I'm going to go in with double plasma. Going to go in with double plasma grenade because we need to remove cover. Sometimes turrets are on top and plasma grenades solve all of those issues. So energy sweeper into our mine shield has worked so well in many of the missions. Countless time and again, it was the saver. Gremlin, rail pistol, mimic beacon, and now it's the question. I think we're going blue screen rounds. Alternatively, I could go for yet another beacon and just reduce the damage a little bit. Who are we theoretically fighting? Down here is the assassin, right? Yeah, Void Maiden. Okay. Convinced myself to use this here, and we're ready to go.
Sky Ranger deploy.
Squad green to deploy.
Let's go. Good. Let's get to work. Looking forward for that. Oh, and we're landing on high ground. Fantastic.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area.
So you're telling me I
Hostile
can
resistance.
just move ahead and explode it and we're good? Sure.
I'm on the move.
Don't mind if I do.
I've got enemy movement here.
Of course, it's never that easy, eh?
Moving to designated coordinates. Orders confirmed. On the move.
Verstanden. Bin unterwegs. Scanne Gebiet.
I'm on it.
Eyes on the prize.
Good. Timer is not starting yet. Can hear a sector pod. Okay, these guys want to go down. That's fine.
Move, move, move. Moving out.
Sporte los.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, we did. No. I want to kind of go to here as this bad boy and...
Verstanden. Bewege mich zum Ziel. Eine feindliche Patrouille.
Okay. Yeah, that changes things a little bit.
Solid copy. Position confirmed. Moving to Overwatch.
Biete Feuerschutz.
Come on. Mac, please. Move down. Six points of damage. Oh, with a grenade that is double. It's not a bad start.
Heading to that location.
Look, if I was to explode this into the other explosion, like 6 points of damage, double shred. This guy's likely going to suffer. Of course, a frost grenade would be like perfect in this scenario. We do have a mimic beacon, so we can play around with it. I think that's a good start. At some point we will need to confront the sector pod. The pod is always the biggest problem. Double pack down here. I would have guessed, to be fair, that the object actually would explode. I am a bit disappointed that it did not.
Hard target. Minimal damage. One down. Thousands to go.
Okay. Prince moves up into cover. Let's burn that elite lancer. Or get the trooper. I think we're just getting the trooper for sure. $50-50 on the lancer. 60% actually. Did not work. Hair trigger.
Nicht gut.
No. Okay.
I'm trusting you here.
Next turn it's Sector Pod's time to go down. cannot stand up here, I think, due to this being second floor already. And I believe the physical limitations make it impossible for him to stand up because the whole game only has 4 floors, so he can't make himself big. That's hilarious. I was wondering why he wasn't taking high ground, like his elevated form, that is. It's double move for him. And reinforcements. It's just getting worse and worse. Definitely need to get the sector port down. That's our main objective.
Anyone want a souvenir?
Good. Very good hit, actually. If I explode him, that's likely not going to be enough to kill the other guy. But we might try. Oh, we only have... Yeah, well, never mind.
Oh ja.
Reload into... Yeah, trigger.
Wie viele waren das jetzt?
Yes.
Das Ding sieht wertvoll aus. Macht jemand Striche?
I think we should just rapid fire him. On average, this should be a kill.
That is not good.
And it is.
There you go.
Saves us the beacon. And the beacon usually saves our bacon. Oh. Whoa. Hold on there, cutie. Otto. Metal.
Advent troops here.
Just dropped. That's 100% kill. We need to get the big boy. Shred him. Do we have lightning hands? Not yet. That's a bit of a bummer. Don't want to trigger that pack down there, which is why I'm not going all the way to the edge. Okay, we definitely need the beacon.
Keine Wirkung.
Step in.
Okay, so we're reloading for free. And it is curious, isn't it? Because we are basically in the same situation always. We'll come in, we're trying to do our best to not pull multiples. Then we end up pulling multiples, and then just when we're about to finish our fight, the AI decides, you know, I think it's a fantastic idea if we're placing in reinforcements, because sure, why not? Rare opportunity for us.
Activate haywire.
To haywire and get this. Yeah, I only want to take it over, everything else meaningless. Okay, so that'll give us one more unit next turn. Just gotta play it safe.
I've got access.
Plus we do have a bit of a mimic beacon.
Don't waste my time. What am I supposed to do with this? What's over there?
Next turn we got lightning hands, so we're not useless with the sniper.
Affirmative, covering out. Affirmative, covering now.
And the idea is really to just continue triggering, I suppose. Interesting choice that these guys made.
Is it clear?
That will trigger another pack. 2 actually. We don't have a mimic beacon. So we're pulling back. And let's use this here in order. That's just 4 to 6. It's not good enough. I'd rather take micro missiles.
That all you got?
Auf geht's!
Too far ahead. This would still make us target. I would like to kill this guy.
Okay, I'll go.
I think this is, amongst all of our options, the least stupid one. Gets kills, lets us stay in full cover.
I get it, right?
It's a nice way of going about it. And we do have a mimic beacon down there. Blazing, okay. Means we need to kill the Archon. Unfortunately missed him. I was hoping that at least our shotgun shot would hit him. Poison here. He comes in, shoots. Oh no, he's just not having it. Good, we're breaking line of sight for all the ones that are downstairs. Both of them are equally a problem. I can't even say which one is the bigger problem. Believe it or not, the melee attack of this guy is less punishing
I hope it's working.
than his ranged attack. But before I make a decision about whom to attack, this thing will explode. This cover will be removed. The only position I could think of is at here, but then it's tongue grab into whatever else, shenanigans. Same here.
Hoffentlich lohnt sich das.
Come on, kill him.
Schwacher Treffer.
Come on.
Muss mich zusammenreißen.
There is a good chance that this would be a kill. Of course, minimum damage. And this is going to be a little trick,
Whatever you say.
because we are not going to be exposed thanks to Shadowfall. So the good news is the Archon is dead.
Anyone want a souvenir?
We will get a melee attack. We will get a melee attack. That is a problem. Miss, come on. I didn't have the time for 8 protocol. Good, all poisons are on cooldown. Sure, more reinforcements.
Like they called in some friends.
As we can all agree, without a shadow of a doubt, it's not difficult enough. At this point in time,
We'll help them out.
I think you would feel the exact same.
Moving out.
Getting the proximity bonus, we need this guy to die. Come on, hit, hit.
Position compromised. Something. You're nothing to me. happy now?
Okay. Well, I am actually happy. He will come up unless I kill him. But there is only so much I can do. Reinforcements will land first. Could move him all the way over to here, so that way at least he wouldn't come up. Still have to deal with him. And I think we've gotten quite a bit out of this guy. One Viper might come up. They don't have poison, they do have tongue grab and bind.
Advent forces sighted.
Let's kill the captain.
Überprüfe Visier.
That's a problem. It should have been a hit. Tongue grab.
That one hurt a little.
Okay. We need to deal with that very, very, very soon.
Okay, bin unterwegs.
Super high crit.
Zufrieden?
No hair trigger. So no, I'm not happy.
No problem, boss.
Can't let them all cluster up because then this guy will just throw a grenade. 70% chance of killing him. Okay, that's good.
Okay, so I got one.
Grenade problem solved. And I can hack from up here.
What's over there?
So we're still in the game.
Check it before you get too close.
Me just trying to stay alive is crazy. Batshit crazy. Luckily I used the micro missiles.
Fire spreading! Well, if you say so.
Would you believe it? Need to run into the open and basically free up this terminal just so that we can hack.
Here, catch!
What an unbelievable mission. Now I can hopefully hack. Yes, line of sight.
Infiltrating access point.
Last turn on the last action here.
I'm in. We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Ist das auch sicher?
Good. Problem solved. And the reason why I did that is because I want to make sure that I get the Viper. And with Sniper that's not possible, but it is very much possible with Lightning Hands. Wonderful.
Hostiles got me flanked! Bin getroffen! Bin getroffen!
Wow. One of those missions where everybody
There you go.
takes a big beating.
Was ist da drüben?
I don't even know how to feel about it because honestly, this has been such a hard fight. It's like 20 plus enemies.
Okay,
Status
einen habe ich
confirmed.
erwischt.
All hostiles are down.
Think
and the
about it, it
area
was
is secure.
within 6
I'm on
rounds,
it.
20 enemies. So that means I have had 3 confirmed kills, 3 and a bit confirmed kills, every single round since we started the fight. On top of it, I hacked. And it was not easy peasy kills. We had a Sectopod, we had an Andromedon, we had an Archon right there. We had a super heavy mech right there. We had plenty of elite advents on top of it. That was a phenomenal kill. If you haven't been subscribed yet, that fight should convince you this is the channel for you. Potentially not the right way to advertise it 70 missions into a playthrough, or 71 rather, but still, I think that is a well-deserved subscription there. He's gravely wounded. Okay. Told you it's going to be a hard mission. Told you. Good. Need a break. Continue our little journey, shall we? Before we do that though, can we... Now, we're already having a bond upgrade and we're already having negative trade removal, so we're actually good in that
Avenger
department.
plotting new course.
Let's go. Yeah, we're continuing the infiltration.
That would have worked pretty well. Go figure.
Against the elders, we find nothing but success.
Cool, so that I think was a mission where there could have been a capture, but there wasn't. And we now have the Rescue the Engineer mission, which is an actual infiltration. So, what are we going to do? First, let's promote our rookies that just went through that mission, because it just appears to me that they both have received a promotion. Another specialist, that's good, we can use one. I think we were a bit low on specialists overall, so not bad. And then secondly, Gary here gets a promotion. Cool. We don't have a whole lot of corporals and squaddies anymore, naturally. But we have a whole lot of sergeants, that's for sure. So, let's do that engineer mission. I want to make sure we are deploying a decent team, but still leaving a top team ready for another mission. You can always over-infiltrate. It's the name of the game here. Good. And wow. Personal combat sims. Let's do that. And you, my boy, you can really use a few more hit points. Okay, thank you. Good. What I was about to say is, let's get decent equipment. But not the best one. In this case, something along those lines is good. Definitely a mimic beacon. Blue screen rounds. VIP, yeah, I mean, that could be really anything. Yeah, we oftentimes don't need the pistol, to be fair. Mind shield into... Can't take Talon rounds because I need that for the main team. We're either getting AP rounds for heavily armored... yeah, I think that's a good idea because then he can still one-shot Lancers and things like the shield bearers, for instance, so that's not a bad choice. And getting Gauntlet. Not the Shadow Keeper for you, sorry, that's reserved. Couple of blue screen rounds. Bit of a mind shield, and then is the question. Now, I think a grenade is still a decent option. Then he has 2 explosives, that's fine. And finally, that into that. You're definitely going to get a beam pistol because we need that. And there's the second beacon. So double beacon. I think overall that's fine. It's not a crazy team, but we can definitely over-infiltrate, and that'll be our advantage.
Our order is clear, and we will obey it.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project.
Good, so officially now
out that facility would
we
deal a
could
serious
go
blow to
for a
their
facility, because now the 6 weeks after the last facility was brought down are over, and they start building again. New infiltration mission. What are we talking about? We only got 6 people ready. Reveal scanning sites on the geoscape. Well, that is available for 3 days. So here's the thing. I am waiting for countering that cipher event, which should happen soon. If after that we're still having time and resource left over, we can do that. And I think that's the mission I've been waiting for, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Ugh. Priests in every pack. Ugh. And the Void Maiden can show up. So it's going to be that's the hard mission that we will need to focus our attention to. And that's why I kept a team in reserve. Once we're done with that, I think we can also do the other mission. So bond training soon is over. That's good. Hayward and Co will come back. That's not too bad. Negative trade removal after 2 days. That's not bad either. And we have a couple of people with 2 days tired coming back into action. Plus Halop with lightly wounded. So all things considered, that's not too bad. I would really do the infiltration, and the one thing that I learned, we're so deep into difficult missions that I can use every single bit. The 5% crit is great. Jamming the first reinforcements basically means that we have more time, and then shoddy intel is removed, so that's another round that we're having. So overall, the over-infiltration makes sense. We're at the point in the game where unless I do have like a really, really, really good team with A-tier equipment, we're essentially requiring help. Last mission was a great example. 20 enemies in 6 turns. That's a lot of hit points that you need to go through. And unless you have repeater luck, which with 15% insta-kill chance, not necessarily always going to be the case, then you just gotta find a way of dealing with it. Good. That's it from my end. After the next mission, we're going to roll for another sabotage, but we're keeping it fresh for now. Take care, have a good one, see you soon, bye-bye.